Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 17th to the 23rd. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's jump right in to a very, just indescribably busy week. You see it as chock full of aspects. There every day. Every day. There are some days there's up to 4 aspects. This is a rare sky, okay? So rare that you see what's happening. We're here. Not everyone on Earth gets to experience this, but look at this sky. It's zany, okay? And here's the thing: there's a lot happening, but you are definitely gonna feel nostalgic. You're gonna feel romantic. You're gonna feel a little rebellious. You might feel a little antsy too. Remember to practice patience, but you're also gonna feel very driven and inspired, and even relief. It's all over the place, but yeah, it's a little applesauce. That's my new word. I'm calling this applesauce. I hope you like apples. But listen, here's the thing. The biggest takeaway, you're gonna have huge epiphanies this week. All right? Remember, out with the old, in with the new, and this big time with this new moon. Yes. So Monday, November 17th, you see the sun is going to trine Saturn at 25 degrees. What? Hello? What? That is insane. That's amazing. You have no idea what this week is going to be like for you. And remember what happened Sunday. Yeah, I dropped these forecasts a few days before the actual week's begins. You're about to move into it. The sun trine Jupiter, the luckiest day of the month. It's spilling over into Monday. Remember, Jupiter's trine Saturn all month. Therefore, with sun trine Jupiter at 25 degrees, forming the perfect grand water trine. This is absolutely amazing. You have three very important planets, right? They're all connecting in the same element. That's a trine, okay? And trines have the nature of Jupiter. So this is enormously auspicious. It's emotionally moving. It's water. They're in all the water signs. Water heals. So there's something here bringing you comfort and expansion, good fortune. Saturn offering that stability and support. While the sun, optimism, willpower, not in 2, but 3 areas of your life. The sun in Scorpio, that's that intense passion. It feels good, right? It's in your 3rd house. Communication, launching things, selling things, going to explore, travel. You've got Jupiter and Cancer in your 11th house of your future hopes and wishes and long-term goals and dreams connecting with Saturn, which is his job to do in a very auspicious aspect. And Saturn's in Pisces. A lot of your future hopes and aspirations, your legacy, right, has to do with partnerships and relationships and contracts and love and marriage. This is the 7th house. You're going to feel with this grand water trine, there's something rewarding here. There's something hopeful with what you've been working on or what you've been desiring. Even we can go as far back as 2023. Okay, something from that time coming to fruition. You're going to feel this glimmer. All right. And there's a water trine and this emotional buzz. It's in water signs and soul searching. Even you're going to be going deep. We're still in Scorpio season and half the solar system is retrograde. It's all going within. You will feel this urge to fix things from the past, okay? And you're definitely going to try to make something change in your life because Mercury will sextile Pluto the same day, 1 degree. That's potent. Mercury, your ruler, happens to be very weak in Sagittarius, okay? He can't talk the talk. He can't talk the talk here. But Pluto is not retrograde. The planet of power and transformation. Oh, you're going to walk the walk. You're going to talk the talk. This is big for you. Pluto in your 6th house, that's your home. So there's something here. It's all about self-improvement. It's all about your day-to-day routines. Work is a really big thing that's happening for you. Home and family, still a thing for you, okay, this week. But remember, with the retrograde, with Mercury retrograde, yeah, this could be internal. There could be some processing that you're doing. There could be something here because Pluto, remember, excavates. He's Scorpio's ruler, the detective energy, right? Truth coming to the surface, and he can be extreme. So you're going to go really deep around this time for the first half of the week to find something within, awaken, there is going to be like a mini awakening here. And this is just scratching the surface for what's to come. Tuesday, November 18th, Mercury, your ruler, goes back into Scorpio, bringing up people and circumstances from October, conversations that you had, things that had to do with technology, things that had to do with the internet, online spaces. That's a big thing for you. A lot of conversations coming back up, especially with love and relationships and money, wealth building, intimacy, all in the name of reassessing and reevaluating and rethinking the direction of your personal transformation. Okay, so Mercury, in Scorpio, back in Scorpio. He's got a little FOMO too, because that grand water trine is already in effect. So it's that ship has sailed, but he's made it. He's made it. He's in the back of the boat. The party's in the front. He's in the back. You're going to see him again. Yes, there's more in the back. There's another grand water trine. We'll get there, but just know here on Monday, Tuesday, you're going to feel that deep, intense passion, especially with Mercury moving back into Scorpio, that detective energy for what you desire. And you're going to feel it strongly because Venus, the moon, the sun, they're still in Scorpio. And that's all building up to Wednesday, November 19th or the 20th, depending on where you live. The new moon in Scorpio, 28 degrees, happening, just after midnight. Yeah. So, as I said in your monthly forecast, Virgo, this new moon is not quiet at all. You got the sun, moon, and your ruler, Mercury, all at 28 degrees. Yeah? You heard me, right? So you have the sun conjunct Mercury. You got a Mercury Cazimi. You got Mercury in the heart of the sun that's with the moon. You have a new moon with a Mercury Cazimi. When was the last time you saw that? And this is big. This is your ruler. This is huge. So this is you're gonna feel this one, this new moon, because on the same day, Mercury, your ruler, will be opposite Uranus. So, with that said, there's something here. Uranus is lightning, right? Sky god. So this new moon, it feels like something that wasn't supposed to touch water. It's an electric new moon. And Uranus brings those jolts and surprises, the unpredictable. And it's still a new moon in Scorpio. Take away the new part, take away the Scorpio part. It's a moon. The moon is emotional. Throw in the Scorpio part, the intense emotions. Yeah, his depth is limitless. And not only that, there's another aspect. Mercury will trine Neptune this day too. What? Yeah, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. It's all about your dreams and ideals, and a lot of focus on partnerships and relationships here too. Yeah. This puts the passion in compassion. So when I say you will feel something on this new moon, that it's not just a new moon where it's new beginning, set intentions, which yes, it still is, but you will feel something. Okay, you have a new moon, you have a Mercury Cazimi, you have Mercury opposite Uranus, you have Mercury trine Neptune. We're only on Wednesday too, by the way. You're still riding the tail of that grand water trine, about to move into another one with your ruler. So this new moon, three things. One, it is Mercury's turf. It is really strong. Sure, you're going to feel something, but you're also going to have profound clarity. You're going to be having major conversations. You're going to be having a shift in perspective. It's like you woke up from the spell of Mercury and Sagittarius and you realize, oh, I get it. This definitely isn't a Disney movie that I'm living in. No, it's not. This is real life. This is your life. Okay? You got one life to live, right? In this reality, you only live once. You're going to own this new moon. It's in your third house. That's Mercury's home. There's got to be a lot that you're going to be communicating, okay? And processing and having that awakening, because this is a Mercury Cazimi. It's a flashpoint. It is a wake-up call. And it is retrograde. So there's something linked to the past that's pivotal for something new for your future, okay? And it's potent. It's a complicated new moon, but it's powerful, all right? Because Scorpio's ruler, Pluto, is in Aquarius and will be forming a sextile to this new moon. It's a little wider than normal, but it's Pluto, and he's awake AF, okay? He is awake. And so what does that mean? You saw that movie, Honora, the one that won the Oscar for Best Movie? Remember the guy who won or got nominated for Best Supporting Actor? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's happening here, okay? It's in that movie, right? He was always in the back in every scene, somewhere in the back. You never missed him. He was always somewhere in the back. Basically had the presence of an extra. It was so powerful, he got nominated for an Oscar. And that's what's happening here. Pluto has your back in a really big way. You may not see him. You're going to feel him, okay? He's going to have presence. So please set intentions, transformative ones. That's Pluto, yeah? Transformation in your 6th house. Again, your day-to-day activities, work, your work routines, health matters, self-improvement, all of that. Pets, if you're here for pets, yeah? That's a 6th house. It rules domestic animals. But anyway, we're still in Scorpio season. So you saw your monthly forecast. This is all about death and rebirth. You already did the death part. Now this is your rebirth, okay? Your day-to-day is about to change in a really big way. Really big way, because the other thing, and remember, this carries you for 6 months into May 2026. So everything's about to change for you. Your everyday activities, especially work, and especially, it looks like you're launching something. It's your 3rd house. You're curious about something. You could be writing something, big writing project, some project that you're working on. Family is still a big thing for you, and you're probably doing a trip. Anyway, and also branding, like branding yourself or your company or your business, like advertising, PR, marketing. That's all 3rd house stuff. Now, here's the other thing. You've got, you've got Uranus and Taurus opposite the new moon, and Mercury and Scorpio at 28 degrees. So Mercury was at this degree on October 28th. Yeah, at 28 degrees. You got that right. 2 + 8 = 10. New beginning. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The bigger thing here, it's Uranus, okay? Uranus is likely, with Mercury retrograde, going to bring things up from around October 28th. Think about what happened around your life, in your time, around that time. Uranus, by the way, is in your 9th, right? So it's travel seems like a big theme playing out here. Travel. Just keep that in mind. The other thing is education. There's something like online courses that you're taking, that you're launching, teaching as well. There's something here with publishing, broadcasting. There's something here you got to say. But here's the thing. Uranus is at a critical degree, right? 29 degrees. He's still rumbling. Yeah, he moved back into Taurus this month. And Uranus is an outer place. He's so out there. He moves so slow. So you still feel the rumble. And he's still bringing a little bit of disruption and the unexpected, and he breaks the rules. So keep that in mind. There may be something here with communication. All right. There may be something here with just even something testing your belief system, self-belief as well. And remember, Uranus is retrograde with Saturn, with Neptune, with Mercury, with like Kazemi, all of that. So what does that mean? It could be you, okay? Something on this, with this new moon. Yeah. You having an internal radical breakthrough, that awakening of who you were up until this point and who you're meant to be. Now, cross watchers, if you watch for your rising or your moon, or for your sister, or for your neighbor that sells cats, whatever. Fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and I'm throwing in Cancer and Pisces will feel this new moon the most. If you have any planets 26 to 0 degrees in any of those signs, oh, you're going to feel it. And you know what? I'm just going to throw you in here too, Virgo. You know why? Because I forgot one other thing. Yeah, there's a 5th aspect happening this day. Oh, and it's big. Remember Venus? She's still in Scorpio with the sun and moon and Mercury. Venus, love, money, creativity. She's in Scorpio where she gives 0 Fs. Remember that, right? She gets to let her hair down. She's throwing rocks at your window. Anyway, she is going to be connecting with the nodes. The North Node in Pisces, South Node in your sign. This is a nodal axis. Venus is having conversations with the North Node and the South Node on your behalf. So the fact that Venus, love, and money is on the nodes of fate in your 7th house of partnerships and commitments and love and marriage and contracts during a new moon in your 3rd house where you're signing things. Yeah. Sextiling the South Node in Virgo in your sign, you're expect some fated events to unfold from this new moon. It's on the nodes of fate, okay? And it's good. It's a good aspect. Now, Thursday, November 20th, you got the biggest highlight of honestly, the century, one of the century, because you got Uranus, sextile Neptune, Uranus and Taurus, sextile Neptune and Pisces. Welcome to your epiphany, by the way. This is so rare. I did a video. I'll leave it at the end of this video. What you can expect for you, Virgo, for the next 2 years of your life. Part of the prism portal, right? Uranus, sextile Neptune. And this is just, remember, it's generational. It's culture defining. We haven't had this aspect since the late 1960s. That's right. Think about that time. Think about themes from that time. The era of love, peace, and happiness, where it's all about liberation and being open-minded and curious and creative and revolutionary. This is a collective awakening. All right. It's at 29 degrees, by the way. That's potent. All right. It's got magnitude, and you're going to feel this mostly internally because both the planets are retrograde. So it's more about your personal revolution within a spiritual revolution that began this fall and will continue for the next few years. This is momentum that you're going to feel behind the scenes. Remember, outer planets. So it's like undercurrents, but it's part of your big breakthrough. And it is a slow burn. It's a 5-part story. They connect 5 times. This is the 2nd time. And this is a prelude to your big hero's journey that's going to happen next year, because these 2 planets, they are going to perfect July 2026, a month that will go down in history. And I talk about it in Great Awakener. It's a really big month. It's a really big month. And when I say this is rare, Uranus and Neptune, after 2027, the last time they meet, they're not meeting again until 2137. This is rare. We're lucky to experience it. Now, Friday, November 21st. Oh, yeah. And so basically, you're going through some big shifts spiritually. Big. It's your 9th. Uranus is in your 9th. And then remember, Neptune and Pisces in your 7th. So something here with relationships. It's something that you could be doing with someone else moving forward, but big. Now, Friday, you've got the Sun in Scorpio opposite Uranus, but trine Neptune. What the fax machine? This is so big for you. Remember, Uranus is still rumbling. And as I said last week, this Taurus-Scorpio axis is all about money and relationships and intimacy, pretty much, right? There is going to be something that could come up out of the blue with those matters, but also travel. Okay? And education and learning something, and something, again, about your belief system or how you're thinking about something, your perspective on things. But the Sun will trine Neptune. That brings creative solutions and compassion. It's really nice. I love that. But you've got the Sun entering Sagittarius, joining Mars. So what does this mean for you? This is your 4th house. This is that family energy. There's a lot of family energy happening here. Home, family, your parents, your significant other, your children, grandparents, ancestry, but real estate as well. Some of y'all are moving. A lot of y'all you're moving. There's something here. A lot of y'all are going to be moving overseas. You may have to travel overseas. There's something here with legal matters as part of with Uranus involved, by the way. There's because it's in your 9th. It has to do with the courts, like the law. There may be something you're signing, official paperwork type of stuff. But either way, it could even be like rent, like papers, like because you're moving, maybe you're buying a house. But either way, Sun in Sagittarius season, Mars here too. That's a lot of energy. And what's going to happen is you're going to ask yourself, what is the big picture? What is my quest? Yeah, you're going to have this hunger for adventure, expanding your horizons, traveling a lot, but all in the name of becoming wiser. And Mars is going to make you go after your calling. And again, a lot of this has to do with home and family. And on this day, the moon will conjunct Mars. So yeah, this is a date where you're going to feel. Okay? And there's got to be something motivating here. It is you're about to enter a season of fire and freedom. All right? Everything that's happening, you're going to feel, you're going to think, you're going to explore, and you're going to do. Sagittarius, don't forget, is the archer, the centaur, right? Those horse legs are not idle, especially with Mars here. You're going to do, all right? Now, Saturday, November 22nd, Mercury officially trines Jupiter and Saturn. Look at that. Would you look at that? Your second grand water trine, okay? Mercury's made it to the front of the boat. He's the life of the party, to be honest. Your ruling planet. Oh, he's ruling. So, very nice. Very nice. You're just switching out the sun with Mercury. So, a lot of communication now for you. A lot of networking. A lot of building bridges. A lot of launching things. Putting things in order to, get off the ground. Maybe selling things. It's Mercury, the mercantile. You're opening a business, a shop. There's so much happening here, but travel's still a big thing. This is really, really nice, okay? Because, you can throw a Neptune too. Remember Neptune, Pisces? Oh, yeah. That's fine. He's close here, okay? He's part of the party. He's the DJ. So, yeah, there's something here just really special. It's just you at the helm of your grand water trine. Remember, water's fluid. You're charting your course. You create your reality. And there's something stabilizing with Saturn involved. There's something hopeful with Jupiter involved in your 11th house of your hopes and dreams. And so this is you just turning the tide. This is you riding the wave into your brand new era. And never forget that hope is the pillar that supports the world. And I say that because you see your annual forecast. I said this is a year where we're going to start seeing a lot of emphasis on the collective. Not only that, but the role that you play and how you contribute. Okay. Now, November 23rd, you got the Sun sextile Pluto. This is really nice for y'all. There's something here with home and work and your everyday activities or lifestyle. The Sun sextile Pluto with the Sun in Sagittarius, there's something here where it's almost like you're getting rewarded for being honest, for integrity. It's do the right thing energy. And, like superhero energy, right? I saved a cat from the tree. Pluto does bring this authority. And so the fact that he is in your sixth house, you could have this big impact on a boss, VIP, or it could be you and your employees, like very Ted Lasso energy, like very inspiring, but like do it. But also you could just be very influential. Because you're feeling empowered. That's what this is. And there is still something here with home and family as well. Something that just helps root things down for you. But either way, this is your cruise, right? This is your sea. You're charting your course. You are setting sail on your journey. So go forth. All right? Because it's your time. It's your time, Virgo. You got things to do. You've been going through things, and now it's your time. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. Let's see for November 17th to the 23rd for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo. I was this close. To making a joke about sailing on the tarot ship. I would never do that to you. Virgo, we're smarter than that. Virgo, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, offers the best overview. If we need to, especially for a week like this, if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Virgo, you know I love y'all. Oh, Virgo, come on, stop it. You're making me blush. This is going to be a week, by the way. All right, let's, yeah. I don't mess with me, Virgo. Let me give you. All right, you're making this very easy for me. And I can't even believe this. All right, so you got the Page of Pentacles. You're good, by the way. You're good. Page of Pentacles, there you go. Like I said, everything's changing for you. All right, and a lot of it is because you are putting things in motion. Even with the retrogrades, it's fine. You can still do things, like I said. It's just like you want to reassess things. But as you reassess, have your moments, you figure things out, you fix things, right? Something big is happening here, and you're putting wheels in motion. You're making things happen. Do it. Remember, and if not yet, you're gonna feel this energy of the sunshine Jupiter soon if you're watching this before the week begins, right? I love the Page of Pentacles. He's someone that you would love too, because pages are earthbound and so are pentacles. This is double earth. You being an earth sign, you like this groundedness, this practicality, this, yeah, like there you go. Pentacles, new job, new income. Pentacles are your physical world, something coming into your life as well, something that you're starting as well. It could even be a relationship, whatever it is. Go forth, right? Because look at where it takes you. Look at what happens. You got death in the heart of your spread. Now, the funny thing, the reason why I laughed is because I always say the death card does not come out as much as it should. This is, if you're a cross watcher, wow. Death attributed to Scorpio, wow. During the new moon in Scorpio, death and rebirth, wow. Death card, all about death and rebirth, wow. And the heart of your spread. You're going to have enormous change this week. Out with the old, in with the new. Things that are part of, you've already begun, and you're going to, it's the biggest transformation. So if you don't do, that will not happen. You've got to do. Set intentions, plant seeds, do things. Make things happen. You have a window this week, and then there you go. 8 of Swords in your challenge area. But this is great because you're coming out of something where something could have been taking up a lot of headspace because you weren't doing, right? And so this is really great. The other thing is that it could be someone else that you just kind of have to like, it's almost like, well, actually 2 things here. One, some of y'all, it's like, this is the best thing for you, right? When you look across your cross, but you have that 8 of Swords here. So there could be a circumstance where it's like someone or something is making you not be able to face truths, right? You can't be yourself. So you got to be recognizing that. Secondly, it could be the other way around. There could be someone in your life that feels a little, they can't speak, okay? They can't speak. They can't have a conversation with you. So just be mindful of that. That may be something that you think about this week or work with this week. I know Virgo as well. You know I'm a Virgo moon. You know my mom's a Virgo. You know my dog's a Virgo. Virgos know they're right about everything. So that's why I'm saying that, Virgo. All right, now 5 of Pentacles. And your crown. That's what matters. Is you can't think anymore. This card is the woe is me card, right? It is the, these 2 people are focusing on their plight. And so you can't think that anymore. This week, it feels like, look at them. They're literally outside this sanctuary, this church. And what I talked about hope earlier, you got all over your card, you have the pentacles shaped as an anchor of hope. All you got to do is go inside. That's where all your support is. You got support all around you. But they have a little bit of like refusing to see the church. Like he could hold his hand out and touch the wall. They know it's there. So you got to seek. You have to seek and you have to speak. You see hope here. You see the sun coming out in the horizon. There's hope everywhere. Her feet are free. She can walk out anytime she wants. There's hope everywhere. You have to seek. Okay? Now, 8 of Pentacles and the root of your spread. This is your card. It's attributed to you, Sun and Virgo. This is being diligent, working hard, laser focused. This is Virgo, putting your heart into everything. This is building your legacy. And in a sense of whatever you're building, it's for others. Virgo is known to be of service to others. Yeah. So this is really great because that is something that needs to come out. And you see, it is going to be what you're working on is part of your transformation. He is going to be successful. And then look at that. Look at all the doors that open for you. and even inside you where you're like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to seek. I'm ready to go explore and seek everything that's meant for me. This is amazing. I call this the green light card, the 3 of Wands. Yeah. You're going to be good. You're going to be great. There's doors opening for you. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if you make some sort of verbal agreement or sign contracts. Like, you're still in that phase with all this Scorpio energy, but you got a new moon in Scorpio. So there's something absolutely new happening, and you do see it here. And there's so much optimism in the 3 of Wands. Okay. You see, it's all sky. What do they say? The sky's the limit. Anyway, let's get to your stuff. Virgo, if you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Virgo, what a week for you. What a week. You got big changes. You got Venus on the nodes. Wow. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Well, we got to talk about some stuff. You got the Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm sorry, Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. That's really great. And so it almost feels like there's something here where it's, you still, how do I even explain this to you? It's almost like with the Page of Wands showing up, right? This is someone who has this really strong passion. And he's inspired too, but he's ambitious. He's going to take this and just run with it. So I want you to feel that. I want you to feel that Mars and Sagittarius energy. I want you to feel this like, yeah, going to go seek an adventure. My life is changing. Let's bring that in, that Page of Wands spirit. And the Wands, it really is, sure, work, your profession. A lot of that's going to change. A lot of y'all are moving into new things. But it's that passion. It's your passion. It's your ambitions. And you already have it here. Like, you're already really good. This is just saying there's one more element that's missing. And it could be that passion. Because you're putting in the work. You're doing the do. Your life is changing. You're ready to go seek. But you need to add that element of like, I feel this. Okay? Look at that. You got the 2 of Cups. Amazing. Remember Venus on the nodes, okay? Including the North Node in Pisces in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, contracts, etc. You're good. I mean, listen, in your external factors area. So, yeah, there's something about to brew here with another person, or you opening up to another person, sharing this journey, the beginning of this new journey. You see, it's very new here. And the 2 of Cups, that's very new. It's you starting something. And look, with that Page of Wands, the 2 of Cups, you see the winged lion representing passion. So bring it in. And it's, yeah, because it is actually the only Cups card that you got too. So that emotions where you're feeling your way through this week as well. But it does look like there is this opportunity. There's a huge opportunity, and it's healing. This is a card where it's the soulmate card, you know, in layman's terms, right? And again, it doesn't have to be love. It can be career. It can be platonic. And you've got the Hermit, your card. Do it. It's all. What did I say from the beginning? You're going to be doing some soul searching. It's what you want. Do it. You got time. You have time. In fact, the planets this week are going to make you. They're going to make you. So it's really great. And then finally, you got the 5 of Swords. So what's still going on? There's still some conflict here. Yeah, I say still because I remember you getting the 5 of Swords last week. Let's check this out. I'm going to see something here. Might be work, career. Oh, yeah. 7 of Cups. There may be some disagreement on like with someone else or even with a work environment or family environment. Just not seeing eye to eye. Nobody really knows what they want here. Nobody really, that may be a thing this week with the retrogrades, especially with Mercury. Remember when Mercury's retrograde, Mercury being your ruler, you and Gemini are the most impacted. And so you really feel it. Oh yeah, and the devil. Okay. So there really is something here that it's almost like it's old news. We just got to let it go now. We've got to let it go. This has been something, a pattern. It's been something that just keeps, we're never going to get to any resolution. We've got to see things in a new way.
And yes, I say we because someone else is clearly involved here. All right. Especially with that 2 of Cups here. Right. So just listen. It's saying that you've got to be part of a conversation. All right. There is a little bit of what I said earlier, fixing things from the past. All right. That's all happening here. And there is something here where it's like you could just be trapped in this time loop of this. Like nothing's going to be solved unless it's addressed. You see the 2 people here chained to the devil. The longer they're chained, the more they embody his traits, right? Of pessimistic thinking, right? Of bad behaviors and addiction, codependency, everything that you think that the devil represents. So you got to break free from the trains. This is a season of fire and freedom, as I said. In order to do that, you have to recognize what the chains are. All right. So it's coming out of that fog. It's seeing eye to eye with other people. So this is saying this requires a little bit of teamwork, a little bit of effort with other people. All right. And that's what I picked up earlier with the 8 of Swords. Anyway, so keep that in mind. Otherwise, you on your journey, you're great. Everything's working out well. Let's break free from those trains. And you are going to be flying first class into your brand new era, Virgo. Oh, yeah, the bonus spread, the second spread. We're going to isolate this new moon. We're going to look at the new moon, see what's going on with this new moon. It's big. We're going to do a spread on the new moon. And tier 3 members, really good and legendary members. You know where to find the link. Anyone's welcome to join. Virgo, next week, we got a lot more happening. Venus is going to have her moment. You know about that. You saw your monthly forecast. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Oh, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like. Subscribe, leave comments, and share all of that. All of that. Virgo. You're serious about having fun. By the end of the week, you're going to be very serious about with the moon moving into Capricorn, which is going to trine the south node in your sign eventually. Let me see, Saturday. Yeah. It's almost like there is something here where it's like you're ready to have fun in a serious way, like non-negotiable. I got to have this fun, but in a good way as part of this. And because it's going to try this out there, there's something that's got to be let go within you. Okay. Virgo, thanks so much. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.